a voice to hear us. Long before King Rodney, Queen Rosa, King Martin, and Queen Victoria, the struggle had begun. On a fateful moment in Ferguson, at other times too, a finger on the trigger ended the life of another daughter or a son. The cause, the motive, the truth, the reality speaks. A parent's heart wails like a voice to hear us. Yet its volume is muted, and what still exists is sleepless nights, dreams that can no longer be realized, hands held high, hands on the steering wheels, perpetrator apprehended, no shot killed. Call it what it is. From LA to Sanford, New York to Georgia, it's just plain murder. Shot many times, a fatal bullet to the head. Another soul cried repeatedly. Another soul's voice they wouldn't heed. Another soul's voice ignored, pleaded, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Rules of engagement are wrought. Someone must be on top. Law versus lawlessness. This is not just about justice. Unreliable eyewitnesses seems to be the trend. I suspect the message as much as the messenger seek the truth to the end. The dead can't recall or recant, refuse or speculate, drive a car, ride a bike, walk the streets, chalk lines, transit to invisible state. A people must walk the thin line between love and hate, while another mother's heart suffers crying out, Jesus. And silhouettes lose their voice to hear us. The news conglomerates deceive, yet they haven't broken our faith and will to believe. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming afford to carry we home. Marches, protests, rebellions, cause and effect, and you expected the people wouldn't riot? You stripped the meat off our bones, we're too legit to quit. Fought your wars, and on our return home, stopped us from wiping our ass in certain toilets. I ain't got no quarrel with no Vietcong, but with the power of another color. I've known my real enemy all along. No Vietcong ever called me a nigger. Burn this motherfucker down! A father in such pain bellowed. And you're considering filing charges. Yet, killed 4 little girls, burned our churches down, murdered us along dark roads, and never came back with a guilty verdict. Numerous KK hangings. Numerous KKK hangings ordered us to the back of the bus. Rivers of your blood should have flowed all over this land after you all assassinated voices that heard us. Whites' only signs have been removed but still exist. In God we trust makes me a skeptic. The subtle hypocrisy since integration. Open your eyes, one must. No more segregation. Fill in the blank. It is the same. Different generation. We need a voice to hear us. Absent now are white sheets to barely conceal the evil cowardice of their face. Presently, they hide behind political and corporate America's place. We've come a long way, says the white guy in Congress, who grew up a conservative Republican, says the white guy in the Senate, a Democrat, that America belongs to Americans. Forgot about the Native Americans whose land was stolen by visitors who entered without a visa. Forgot about the Africans forced against their wills on the cotton fields to do severe labor. No national holidays as a reminder. Do what we must. Do what we must. Do what we must to always have a voice to hear us.